now calling me fear over the
Lawyer one.
We cut it, make sure you take a bite before you leave. Okay. This we are canceling this cake, this 34th anniversary cake in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Let's put our hands together. Thank you, everyone. All right, so Barbara and the team, come and pick it, and let's make sure that everyone has a piece before we leave here. All too soon, we have come to the end of this morning's activities, marking the 34th anniversary of the Ndc. I call on our Deputy General Secretary,
and the first 4 years of the NDC's birth, they will have something good to say about their forebears. The same way as we celebrate those who came before us. We must not rely on past glories. We must build on them. That's the only way to ensure that the new generation, the youth, can actually understand what the National Democratic stands for, the Democratic Congress stands for. It's not about throwing money around. It's about how we empower, how we include, how we respect one another. And indeed, if we can do those very basic things, I believe that we will be able to achieve all the things that we promised Ghanaians that we will do. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and we wish happy progress. Sorry, just very quickly, there is a book that I think provides a lot of context historically to what happened during the trial. J.J. Wallace and the other officers and men who were before the tribunal at the time, court martial, which was made public. What I believe is, when it comes to sharing your history, you're not born knowing your history. You have to remember it, you have to be taught. And one of our colleagues, actually put this book together. It really does involve quite a lot of work that went into it to put historical context to where our journey started. And I think it would make important reading, especially for our young people. But today I am, on behalf of Kojo Yanka, donating these books to our young revolutionary cadres who actually came to do the flag raising ceremony and to help them to understand where we came from, and perhaps in doing so to understand that there are certain things that money cannot buy. Thank you very much.
All right, let's use our hands together again for Honorable Dr. Senator Ajuman Rollins. In fact, she merely took my copy away, but as promised, I will go down the first educations. It will happen, don't worry. So, on 22nd, we will be celebrating the birthday of our former president. So, this is the clock that we are all going to use on 22nd. As announced by the General Secretary, there are two events. One here in the morning and one in the evening. And the one in the morning will be the renaming of this facility. We would wish that all of us coming here will have a piece of this cloth. The yard is 50 cities. You have enough copies here until 22nd. So when we finish this, you can just go to the back under the canopy and buy the number that you want. And yeah, it's 50 cities, and that's what we are using for the 22nd anniversary of our founder. Thank you very much. So we call on our national chairman on behalf of. All right, so we'll call on our sister Zaneto Ajiman Lawrence Honorable to lay this wreath on behalf of the founder of this party, Honorable Dr. Zaneto Lawrence, to do the honors for us. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together. We'll take a 1 minute musical interlude
of the government. So if 51% of the estimated women population in Ghana is woefully underrepresented in our decision making, then we must reinforce women's participation in our democratic government. Reinforcement of women's participation in governance is basically moving from a percentage on paper to a percentage on real power. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades, Ghana was one of the 189 countries that adopted the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action at the UN 4th World Conference on Women in 1995. The Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action remains the most comprehensive global framework. It defines 12 critical areas of concern and remains our benchmark for assessing progressive accountability.